If you want to enter math into a response for a question in Canvas, you have to make sure you're accessing the right tool to be able to do that. And to find that tool, every once in a while your screen will be large enough that it'll show up straight across here, but most of the time you have to click on these three dots, and you're always looking for this button that is the square root of x. So the number of things that are in these three dots will depend on your screen size, but it's the square root of x button where it says insert math equation. And if we click on that, it's then going to allow us to access different types of math symbols and operations and things like that. So the first thing is fractions. If we want to enter a fraction, we have our fraction tool right here. So if we want something like 1/2, right, we'll click that button and then fill in the numbers. If you maybe want 3 and 1/2, you can either move your cursor over and do that large number in front, or you can always do the large number and then hit the fraction tool. Okay, once you've typed in whatever you want to show up, you will then hit insert equation and it will show up in your free response box. Okay, you can access this tool as many times as you want. So there are other symbols that we might want to access. For example, inequalities. On your keyboard to the right of the M, you have your less than and greater than symbol. But if you want something that is less than or equal to or greater than or equal to, you'll have your relationship symbol up here at the top. And then here you'll see your less than or equal to or your greater than or equal to. You can access those there. We will have square roots. Okay, square roots are on that basic key tab, and the square root is right next to that fraction button. So we don't want this one with the N. We want this one here, and it kind of looks like it's missing the top. But as soon as you start typing, then it will put that bar across the top. But the key is to make sure you have your cursor where you want it. So if you want to be typing inside the square root, you'll sort of see that blue box around it. And if you move over to the right, then it'll allow you to type outside of that square root. And the last major thing that we want to make sure we can access is exponents. So if we want to do something like x squared or 3x to the 7th, okay, we'll do that by typing the variable and then typing this superscript is what it is. Okay, and when we type in that exponent, we then have to move our cursor over to the right to get out of the exponent. So again, when we're in that blue box, if we were to keep typing, it would keep being part of the exponent. When we move our cursor to the right, now when we type, it's no longer part of the exponent. And always at the end, when you hit insert, it will then show up in your free response box.